What is up, everybody? It's time for some Gonti, Lord of Luxury. Hope you're ready to steal some stuff. Get those sticky fingers up and ready. Get them warmed up. Man, I've had so much fun playing this commander. This is an absolute blast. Ooh, Thada. What's up, Thada? We got some Street Justice over here for you, buddy. As far as our hand goes, we got Grim Tutor, Cloudstone. Yeah, we got a little bounce. But yeah, we're going to keep on this one. Hedonist Trove. But yeah, I'll cover what Thada does in here just a second. Well, I guess we really shouldn't be complaining. Well, okay, let's break it down. Okay, so we're playing Gonti, Lord of Luxury. His Death Touch enters the battlefield, exile the top 4 cards of target player's life. Well, not exile, but grab one of the top 4, exile, and then you may cast it as though it were any mana. So let's go and get down Swamp. Let's get into Phyrexian Reclamation. And then, yeah, we'll go and pass the turn. Playing against Thada. Acquisitor. Whenever she deals damage to a combat player, search the library for an artifact card, exile, then that player... Then, until turn, you may play that card. Yeah, Thada, she's stolen a lot of stuff from me over the years, and I'm not a huge fan of her. So, but it is kind of fitting that we're playing a steal the top 4 cards of your library, or pick the best out of 4, and she's playing steal your artifacts. So this is some nice little... you know what? This is a nice little little Thieves Guild matchup right here, man. Maybe they belong to the same Thieves Guild, like in Skyrim or something. I'll get behind that. All right, Thada's coming in. Man. I see her, and she's like the only commander where I just get mad because I'm like, I wish I had stats on how many times she's stolen like mana crypts and soul rings from me, and you know, hopefully we get to just punch her in the face. Gonti's gonna hit her like, hey, get out of here, man. Nobody likes what you're cooking in that kitchen. So we have Black Medallion, so let's go and actually get into some Gonti right now. It's gonna cost 1 less because of that Jet Medallion right there. Yeah, buddy, you're going to steal our artifacts, man. We're going to steal something. Steal the top 4 of your library, man. But with that Sword of Feast and Famine out there, it's going to get a little nasty with that out there. Untap all your lands. Let's see what we hit off these top 4 real quick. Ooh, Mana Drain. I kind of like a Mana Drain. I like that a lot. Yeah, let's go for a Mana Drain. See, this is why I'm having so much fun with Gontis, because we're getting into spells that you never normally get to cast. And it feels like you're doing like a crossover. Like if you're doing something Commander that you shouldn't be doing, like outside of your colors, it feels like it's a crossover TV show or something. I don't know. Maybe like The Simpsons meeting Futurama or something. I don't know. I like it. I just like that we have the opportunity to cast a Mana Drain. And I do have this deck list up on MTGOTraders.com. So check it out if you want to. And I don't remember if... I got real chatty Cathy at the beginning, so I don't remember if I already said that. So if I already did, I do apologize. If I didn't, check it out. I have it up there. Okay, so now let me get my commander die out because it's going to be swinging in right now with 4. That's going to be, yeah, we got 5 turns. This bad boy's over. So coming in hot for 4 right now. But yeah, I've enjoyed Gonti so far. I've had a nice longer match earlier. I played another shorter game where I lost, but I'm probably going to go and post that one up because it was a nice showing for our opponent. Let's get it. We're a little far away from Ogre Slumlord right now, I think, so we'll go and chunk that in the graveyard. And then I had another one where it was a little quicker video, but you know, if you've seen all my videos, you've seen it. But we got into some of our bigger, got into some of our bigger payload spells. So that was really fun, man. Got it. As far as our big spells in here, if this is the first video you're watching, so as far as this build of Gonti, we have Enter the Battlefield. So we have Conjurer's Closet, we have Undying Evil. I think that's what it's called, where you know if Gonti was going to die, it would come back to the battlefield with +1 counter, cashing in on the Enter the Battlefield trigger. We also have what else do we have? We have Conjurer's Closet, we have Erratic Portal, bounce it back to our hand. We have a 3 mana something from Kamigawa. I think it's like an ogre or something like that, where at the beginning of your turn, return a black creature to your hand. So we have numerous ways to bounce Gonti back to our hand to recast it to get him out there. And you can, like, you know, if you get into a long, grindy match, you can get into a spot to where you can, you know, you can kind of mill your opponent down and get into some fun shenanigans with it. So I'm enjoying it so far. But let's see what Thada Sticky Fingers is over here stealing from us. You know, Gonti, he's not a huge fan of that, man. But we do have Grim Tutor, and it's going to cost 1 less. So we can cast Grim Tutor next turn, get into one of our fast mana rocks. Takes our Soul Ring. Get out of here. Get out of here, Thada. Get your own Soul Ring, man. Nobody likes you. It's just, man, it's just always Thada into Soul Ring. Just every single time. And I'm not... you know, I'm not being salty about it. It's just one of those, just like... You shake your fist at Thada. You're like, come on, Thada, man. You just like 10 for 10 on stealing Soul Ring from me. And I know that's the correct Thada play, but you can't. I can't help but feel a personal grudge against Thada for that, man. Get out of here. Okay, protection from black, red, green, everything but white. So we can't get into that. That does cost 4 from the black medallion, or the jet medallion. Let's get into Grim Tutor. Yeah, but there's nothing we can really do. Because that's protection from black, so we have no kill spells. I mean, yeah, destruction spells. Let's go for a Grim Tutor right now. We can get into a Flesh Bag. I think that's kind of our only way to deal with it. Yeah, we get into Flesh Bag, and then we can play it next turn. Yeah, if we drew into a land, we could have played it, but yeah, we can get down Flesh Bag. It's going to be our only way to deal with it, but he has enough mana to get it down again and re-equip it, so it's just kind of going to be a little bit of a band-aid, but at least we can cast it for 2 and kind of slow him down for a turn. I'm trying to figure out what he's going to grab out of here. Probably, we still have... Ooh. Oh, dang it. Windfall. Well, Toxic Deluge, I'll take that. Yeah, we can cast Toxic Deluge, and... oh, I like it. Actually, I like this flip a lot, man. Because we can Vampiric Tutor into, like, a Damnation or something like that. But getting into Toxic Deluge is huge right there. Now, he is going to be able to untap all of his land right there. But yeah, drawing Toxic Deluge, I'll take that. And then we have Vampiric Tutor. We have to do it after he swings in because he's going to have to shuffle our library. So, I'm trying to figure out what we want to Vampiric Tutor into, though. And yeah, because we had to discard our hand off the Grim Tutor. Okay, so it's coming in. There's going to be a Thada trigger. Just imagine Thada. She looks like, if let's say that you are a thief. It'd be safe to assume that you're going to be nimble and you're going to be smaller, especially if you're a little merfolk rogue. Just because, you're going to be smaller if you're a rogue. And so whenever like creatures have more than one sword, I love imagining Thada carrying a sword of Feast and Famine, carrying a sword of Fire of Ice, like she's breaking into Gonti's palace over there. Trying to be sneaky, but she's carrying all these swords for some unknown reason, making a ton of noise. I don't know, man. When you play online, like I've played a ton of Magic Online in the beginning, and I'd probably put my online Magic versus paper Magic probably somewhere in the neighborhood of like 9 out of 10, man. So when you play a lot of online Magic, you're left to your just like I don't have an opponent to look at and see what he's doing, and so discard a card. What are we gonna chunk? Let's go and chunk this Baron more. Because I kind of want to get into all because we can Diabolic Tutor and Vampiric Tutor and all that fun shenanigans. But yeah, I've played a lot of Magic Online, and so you're kind of left just to sit here and stare at the cards. So like our opponent, he's got nice matching bases. They're M15. That's cool. I'll take M15. They're matching, so that's really cool. I handpicked these swamps out for this Gonti deck because like the background of it. Right there. So, like, the art to Magic right there it means a lot when you play online, at least to me. And envisioning stuff like Thada carrying 2 swords, clanking around Gonti's palace, man, that's fun to me. I enjoy that side of Magic. Okay, so he stole our 3 in Dynamo. Get out of here, Thada. Crazy lady running around with 2 swords. We're going to call the police and be like, hey, there's a merfolk rogue that's on the loose. I repeat, there's a merfolk rogue on the loose carrying 2 swords. Okay, so let's go and fire this Vampiric Tutor off. See what we need to draw into. Okay, so we don't have it. Well, we can Massacre Worm 1, 2, 3. It's going to cost 5. We'll be at 4. And it's not going to kill him. We can't gain control. Worst Fears is going to cost 7. We're a little far away from 7 right now. Could go for a Temporal Extortion. Take an extra turn. We got Toxic Deluge to follow up. Then we could diabolic two. What sounds good right now? I may go for a temporal extortion. I'll have to pay half his life, but then if he doesn't, could he get into Conjurer's Closet? Start bouncing him? We don't have enough mana to do that. Yeah, and he's enough of mana for Erratic Portal. Let's just go ahead and go for a Cryptghast. That way we can get into some quick mana. That way we can Diabolic Tutor for one of our bigger spells. So if we get on Cryptghast, he's going to cost 3. That's going to tap for 2, and we'll have just enough. Well, if we Toxic Deluge, it's going to kill everybody. Then he's just going to re-equip him next turn. He can Sword of Fire and Ice to Cryptghast. But he can redeploy Thada next turn. That's going to slow him down, though. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's go for Toxic Deluge. Let's go and swing in first. I think that's what we want to do. It's just going to delay him for a turn. He might have a counterspell, though. And then we get into the spot where we can get down Cryptghast, and maybe he doesn't direct the Sword of Fire and Ice at us, but it's kind of, yeah, he's got that Sword of Fire and Ice over there. It's a little hard for black to deal with artifacts. Yeah, let's go and get this Toxic Deluge up and running. And let's go and pay 6. See if he has a counter spell. We do have Mana Drain, so we can cast Mana Drain, counter whatever he's got going on. And if he gets into something crazy, we can counter that next turn too. So, but yeah, we're gonna get this Toxic Deluge off, and then we have Mana Drain coming in hot on this one right here. I'll take this Mana Drain. Oh, let's go and tap that Thran Dynamo over there, man. It's safe. Go for it, man. I don't know what he would tap the Thran Dynamo for, though, but alright, so we're going to Mana Drain this Vincer right here. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, man, that felt good to cast Mana Drain right there. I like that, man. That's what Commander's about right there. Okay, so we've got the Mana Drain for 4 next turn. We can get down Cryptghast and get into some more Gonti right there. Thanks, man. Okay, so we got Gonti. He can get down to, yeah, he's just going to get redeploy the Stealer over there. But we've got 4 mana we can get up and running. 4 mana, get into Cryptghast. Tap for 6. We can Diabolic Tutor if we want to. And still get into, yeah, let's see what we want to get into. But yeah, I may just go ahead and post that video up just for the Mana Drain right there. That was pretty sweet. And what's Commander damage at? It says we're at 2 Commander damage, is that correct? No, we've dealt 2 total Commander damage. Looking at 10 total Commander damage. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we've got the Mana Drain trigger. And we do have Spell Mastery, because if there's two or more instant or sorceries, yeah, we definitely have that. Let's see, man. Okay. So we've got Dark Petition. We're going to add black mana. So we're going to use the... We can gain control of him next turn. No. We can search our library for a card, put it in our hand. So we're going to cast 2 right here. If we get into Cryptghast... Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. So we've got 1, 2... This costs 4, so we'll be left with 6. Let's go and cast Cryptghast right now. Let's get into Crypt Gas. Let's go ahead and fire the spell Dark Petition off. Not going to pay for the Extort, so we're going to get 3 mana, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to have 7 mana. So we're going to add this mana right here. Not going to pay for the Extort trigger. Okay, so let's see what we can get into for 7 mana, because we're going to add 3. Okay, what gets us out of this? So we can Temporal Extortion, try and take another turn. Well, Worst Fears is going to cost 6, this is going to cost 7. So we get into some Worst Fears. That'll be 7 right there, because we'll have 3 off the... Or we could go for some... Yeah, let's go for some Worst Fears. Okay, so we're going to go for Worst Fears. You know, it's just, it's kind of the only thing we can really do right now. I mean, we could have gotten into the Army of the Damned, but he's got protection from black, so we can get some commander damage. But let's see what we can get into. Okay, see what kind of damage we can do. Trying to squeeze this one out. Yeah, let's go get that up and running. Yeah, but we're going to kind of be stuck in a weird place, because we have Diabolic Tutor next turn. He's got Duplicant. Okay, get into Mirror Works. Okay, so we get down Mirror Works. We have a ton of mana over here. So we got Mirror Works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't get what's going on. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, it won't let me cast it. Yeah, man. Well, that's a bummer. Maybe I need to click right here. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so we got Mirrorworks coming in. There we go. Okay, I guess you had to click on the actual mana. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into some duplicate action. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, let's untap that right there. So it's going to cast 3 right there. Cast for 2 right there. Tap for 1. Gonna pay 2 on the Mirror Works. Let's get these triggers out of the way. Let's go and exile Thada. Pay for the 2 right there on Mirror Works. Exile the counter dude over there. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then we'll go and pass the turn. It'll be our turn. Undying. Okay. Oh, sorry, dude. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah, I guess we could have done that different. So let's go ahead and... What do we need to get into? Let's get into a Diabolic Tutor. Let's get into one of our mana rocks. Let's get into... Well, we can get into Ancient Tomb. Well, we're at 16. We need to get some mana up and running. Yeah, let's get into Mana Vault. and we'll go and pass the turn. Get after it, man. Okay. So he can get it down. So we do have mana vault. So we've got 7 mana. We can get on Gonti and see if we can't get into something else off of him. Alright, we got Thada coming in hot. He's going to get the swords back up there. I guess, well, he's saying we should have taken the other duplicate. But, I don't know. I guess that was the correct play. That we take care of it. That we didn't, maybe he gets some +1 counters on it somehow. I don't know. He's got some 1/1s. We'll take it though. Okay, so he's got the Sword of Fire and Ice on there. Now he can get the Sword of Fire. Draw 2 cards. You draw a card. So he's gonna be able to draw a card off that. But we'll see what he gets into. But he at least can't get into Thada right now. But either way, man, we got to fire off that Worst Fears. That's pretty sweet right there, man. This was one of those cards where I put it in there and I was like, man, are we ever going to get into Worst Fears? And I've gotten to cast it twice tonight, so man, I'm just having a blast. Alright, so he's coming in hot for 6, 7. I'm going to drop us down to 9. But yeah, that was pretty sweet, the Dark Petition into gaining control. Yeah, I didn't realize you did. I thought I had that set up to where it was weird. It was weird to whenever it was, you couldn't click on the mana to get it cast, but I got it figured out. Discard Undying Evil. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this one. Because he puts all the swords on Thada next turn, and then, yeah, that's just going to be, ooh, Gilded Lotus. And he's got just enough mana for double Gilded Lotus. Yeah, man, get after it, buddy. But yeah, this is one of the things I enjoy about Commander is casting a, Worst Fears. That, hey, win or lose, I've already had fun, man. I got to get into some Mirror Works and some Duplicate. Alright, so let's see what we can get into. Not going to pay for Mana Vault. See what we draw that gets us out of this. Read the Bones. Gonti, let's see how much Gonti costs. Costs 5, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Read the Bones doesn't really do us any good. Yeah, we're going to get into it. Yeah, you got a ton of men over there, buddy. Okay. Heuristic Study, Acquire. We can go for an Acquire, but he's got it with once he puts the swords on there. So we'll go Acquire, and we'll just go ahead and Read the Bones, just to show him we mean business, man. Yeah, because once he puts the sword on there, it's gonna have protection from black. We're not gonna be able to do anything, so we're gonna put those on the bottom. Charcoal, yeah, good game, man. Good game, man. Yeah, hey, we got to fire off that Worst Fears, though. That was pretty sweet, man. I enjoyed that. And once again, Thada is living up to just her being just a nasty little merfolk thief over there. But I'll take a Worst Fears on Thada. I feel like maybe I got a little ahead on this whole thing with the whole Thada stealing all of my artifacts, so, yeah. Worst Fears, yeah, I got a little background. It's kind of like, getting a little even with her. Hey, man. So it's going to swing in and close it out with Thada right there. But yeah, good game by our opponent, man. Good game, buddy. Enjoyed it. Got to fire off for Worst Fears. That was fun. If we'd gotten into a little more mana quicker, we could have used some of those tutors to get into some of our bigger spells. But yeah, that's a nice little match right here. I'll take it. Coming in hot. Coming in hot with the team, man. Double Steel Hellkites over there. I'll take that. Bring it in, man. We'll take it all. Alright, guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe.